Do you end up having sympathy for some of these people that you end up prosecuting?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can, absolutely. Some people you have no sympathy for at all. There was there was an article about, a fairly young defendant who we prosecuted, a man that we prosecuted who was at a hedge fund, I forget which. And he made a big mistake. I don't think he was an evil person, but he broke the law and he was caught up in it because lots of people were getting caught up in it at the time. And there was a New York Times article about his case and about the sentencing, and it was, it was pretty emotional sentencing, and his family was there. And somebody came up to me afterwards and said, "Did you read that article?" And it was at some event. And I think they thought it was a gotcha moment for me. How does it make you feel, that article? I said, it made me feel terrible. It made me feel terrible that that man made those mistakes, caused himself to be separated from his freedom, caused his family to have to suffer, caused humiliation to everyone. Nothing good comes of that. I don't celebrate it. I'm not happy about it. But one thing I do think is good about that article, because it was so well written, it was so persuasive, and it was so sad, that maybe other people will read it who are in a position to break the law like this person was, and maybe they won't do it. Maybe they'll think twice. So, you take no joy. Any prosecutor takes joy at the moment of conviction, I think is a problematic prosecutor and shouldn't be on the job.
Even when you take down a massive hedge fund, like SAC or something?
Yeah, no, there's no joy in it. Look, the job is to do what the right thing is to do, right? And to do justice. And sometimes a consequence of that is that, a business may fold and a person may lose their liberties for some period of time. And they can be gratifying, and sometimes when they're victims of crimes, it can be incredibly satisfying because you've gotten the money back for the victim. When we returned billions of dollars to the victims of Bernard Madoff and his massive Ponzi scheme, yeah, that's gratifying. What I'm saying is, at the moment that the individual who has been charged with a crime, who is obviously definitionally imperfect, but may have other aspects of his life or her life that are good, at that moment when they get convicted, it's not a moment of joy. That's all I'm saying.